Hey there, fifth grade readers. Today we are going to look at strategies to help us to determine the meaning of words and phrases. So I have one of my favorite books here. Some of us have read it, some of us have not. That's okay if you haven't, because you can still use the strategy in any type of text, fiction or nonfiction. So again, this book is Out of My Mind if you have read it. Fifth grade started a few weeks ago, and a couple of cool things have happened. Well, I didn't get a gadget that makes Garfield like speech bubbles over my head, but I did get an electric wheelchair, and our school began something called inclusion class. I thought that was funny. I've never been included in anything, but these classes are supposed to give kids like me a chance to interact with what everybody else calls the normal students. What's normal? Duh. So before I begin reading, okay, because that was a lot that kind of went on there, I'm asking myself again, I'm saying, what happened? Okay, so again, I kind of boxed and circled little sections that I was a little bit confused on, okay, that I need to ask myself, what's happening here? So again, the Garfield-like speech bubbles, okay, so again, she's talking about a gadget, okay, I know that's something to do with technology that will help Melody talk. Okay, so I know right now she can't talk, so she's hoping that she has some sort of technology that will give her speech bubbles so people can hear what she's thinking or know what she's thinking. Okay, so that's the first one. Then when they talk about inclusion class, okay, you might be thinking, well, I think I know what that is, but I'm not really sure. Okay, so again, they talk about inclusion class, and what helps me understand that is they're talking about it's giving Melody a chance to interact with normal kids. Okay, so they're talking about normal kids. So again, the inclusion class, so maybe that's her being included with normal kids. Okay, so again, that phrase is helping me understand what inclusion class is. Okay, another thing you should ask yourself when you're a little bit confused and trying to figuring out what's happening is this a positive or negative feeling that I'm getting from this? Okay, definitely with Melody, though she is sarcastic, I'm getting kind of a negative feel, okay, when she's talking about normal, quote unquote, students. Okay, so again, so she's, again, has a negative feel towards that. Okay, so that doesn't really help me know the words, it just helps me kind of know the tone and the feeling, okay, behind the text and what the author is trying to convey. Okay, so again, I'm thinking about a part of inclusion, okay, is the word included. Okay, so that's kind of helping me understand what inclusion could mean. Okay, so again, from all of this, so I'm asking myself what's happening. Is this a positive or negative feeling? Is there parts of the word inclusion that I know? Okay, included is a word I use a lot. Okay, and through that, I can help determine that inclusion class is maybe it lets special needs kids like Melody be with other kids. Okay, so the other kids were the normal kids that she was talking about, but we just said again, let special needs kids be with other kids. Okay, so do you see how I, again, maybe not all of these, so again, the synonym or simile didn't really work out in this particular case, but again, that's still part of my strategy, one of the 5 strategies that I can use when I'm trying to determine a word or a phrase or even just a whole section that I don't know. Okay, so today I want you, okay, I want you, when you are reading anything, fiction, nonfiction, whatever, I want you to stop at a word or phrase that you don't know, okay? Again, you just stop. This is what good readers do. And you keep in mind those strategies, okay? So again, for right now, as we're kind of learning this strategy, you can either kind of do what I did, just put it on a sticky note and keep it right inside your book, okay? Or you can, if you have your reading journal with you, then again, just kind of jot these down so you can be thinking about it. Okay, so when there's words I don't know, okay, I ask myself first, what's happening here? Is it a positive or negative feeling? Do I know any other parts of this word? Is there a synonym that I'm a bit more familiar with? Or is this a simile or metaphor? Okay, so again, as you continue reading today, I want you to think about these strategies to help you figure out the meaning of words.